What up, YouTube? Chaos Primer back at you with another video. Back at you with another review, and also a little bit of a quick status update. First of all, I thought I'd go ahead and mention I actually picked up a copy of Feast for Crows, which is the 4th Game of Thrones book. I still need one more book. Picked this up last night when I got off work because the grocery store I work at actually sells books, and they had this on one of the aisles, so I picked up a copy. And also, I will have a review on Easter Sunday coming up, so be keeping an eye out for that. Anyway, I'm back at you with another review. Thought I'd go ahead and review something that I got just recently. Bought this about a week or so ago, if you remember. And if you do, you'll remember that about a week ago I went to Grad Bash at Universal Studios as part of my senior trip. And I got something that I've been wanting for a while. And I mean, like, one of these, but I didn't think it'd be like this. So, what we're going to have a look at today is this, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ollivanders Wand Shop Wand. Now, for those of you guys who have never heard of Harry Potter, or if you've never been to Universal Studios, this kind of comes into play from the first film, which was the Sorcerer's Stone, or the Philosopher's Stone, if you live in other countries. In the first book, or movie, whichever you prefer to use, Harry goes to Ollivander's Wand Shop while he's in Diagon Alley, and basically gets a wand fitted for him. And part of that is that, he tries a few different wands out to find out which one fits. And the attraction basically simulates that. They'll bring you into a room, which looks vaguely like Ollivander's Wand Shop. The wand keeper will introduce himself, say about the history of Ollivanders, then he'll pick someone out from the crowd to get fitted for a wand. And he'll ask you all sorts of questions like, what's your name? Which is your wand arm? When's your birthday? And all sorts of stuff. And he'll just mention some stuff about the wands, like how they each have a unique core, phoenix tail feathers, unicorn hairs, heartstrings of dragons, and you'll never know two Ollivander wands are the same, yada yada yada. And he'll make you do all sorts of different stuff until you get a match. And based on experience and also videos that I've seen on YouTube, after 2 misfires, their third one, you're going to get a match. So I went, and I got picked out for it, so I figured I'd go ahead and show you mine. The box, these come in a variety of different color boxes. If you buy one, or if you get chosen for the attraction, it's going to come in a box like this. If you buy this one of the prop replicas, I think it's going to come in a standard kind of grayish blue box, and it won't have any of the markings on it, which I'll show you in a second. But onto the box, on the front there it says, Ollivanders, makers of fine wands since 382 BC, which is true. On the end there you see the Ollivanders logo. On the bottom, which does kind of ruin the packaging, it has the trademark. What does that say? It says trademark and Warner Brothers Entertainment, SO9, and of course made in China. Oh, here's something rattling around in there. Also on the bottom it does have a little barcode. It mentions which wand it actually is for the attraction, and also the thing that's also pretty important, if it'll come out on camera, not a toy. Which is true. These things are like prop replicas. And if you guys own any of the wands made by the Noble Collection, it's the exact same deal, so definitely not something you're going to want to mess with. So, to open this top just slides right off. Let me just get my fingers under here and all that. I'm rambling at this point. I just slide the top off. That comes right off. And inside, you have your wand. And, sitting on some nice velvet. And the thing under there holding it in place is actually styrofoam. Because, if you remember in my video, this was originally flipped, so I just took this out and I reversed it. But inside, if I can just get it out, is my wand. So, let me just close the box back up. I'll leave it off to the side just for a second. So, here's the wand. Now, in the movie, now this is based on a custom design. When you're going to the Ollivander's Wand Shop attraction, any wand that you're going to get, they're all original kind of looks. They're not going to look anything like they do in the movies. At least, not to the most part. When I went, the first one I tried out was one of Elder, and it did have a skull on the end of it, which did look like the Death Skull wand that I think was in, it was either in the Goblet of Fire or Order of the Phoenix. I think it was Order of the Phoenix, but I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Measures about, if I had to take a measuring stick of this thing, I'd say it's about maybe 10 inches tall. But the guy says it's about 14.5 inches long. But it is a nice looking wand. Features a black, kind of a black neck, white tip of the emitter, so it does look like a generic magic wand. The handle is also really nice. Kind of reminds me of Dumbledore's wand that he had in the beginning of the franchise. The only thing that kind of ruins it, though, is that on the side there, if it'll come out, is all the trademark stuff. No, it's upside down. It has the trademark WBEI S14. All the trademark crap. Now, when I got this wand at the attraction, the guy told me this wand is made of vine. It's 14.5 inches long, which is definitely not true. It features a dragon heartstring core, which I was actually kind of hoping he would say that because I like dragons more than unicorns and phoenixes. This wand also shows that I'm ambitious. It shows I'm admired by my friends and peers, and I'm in contact with nature, which I said before. I agree about 2 of those things. Nature, kind of so-so. The only problem I have is that this end's kind of loose for some reason, kind of wobbly. I'm not sure if that's by design or maybe marketing malfunction, but I wouldn't recommend messing around with it. In fact, really the only thing you're supposed to use this for, if anything, is like to keep in the box. Like my vice principal does this. You like have it displayed like this, or if you wanted to, you could get that case from the Noble Collection. And if you were to use this thing for like a cosplay and all that, I wouldn't recommend like swinging it around and hitting people on the head with it. Because, as they said before, these things are prop replicas, these aren't toys, so definitely something to keep in mind. As for the material, it is definitely made of, kind of like a wood material. That's what it feels like to the touch, but I'm not sure if that's the exact material. But it is definitely a nice build quality. It's something I would recommend. Now, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this back in the box. If you do plan on going to Universal Studios, and you do want to, if you get picked for the attraction, or you buy one online, and if you want to actually buy this one in particular without going to the attraction, I will drop a link in the description of where you can pick one of these up. Still has some of the stuff on it from when he dusted off the box. This one will cost you about $30, maybe $35 depending on where you go. Is it worth it? I'd say so, because I was really just going to get one of the ones from the movie, but having a unique one is actually kind of cool, so perfect for any Harry Potter fan out there. This is perfect for me because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, a Gryffindor diehard, and it's just right up my alley. Diagon alley. But I guess that's about it. Later, guys. I am out of here.